Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a cook with me, and this is an easy, healthy sloppy joe recipe that I cook using only the crock pot. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, I hope you enjoy. So you will need somewhere between 1 pound and 1.5 pounds of beef. We get ours from Costco. And I use half of an onion, 1 can of organic tomato sauce, and 1 packet of the Simply Organic Sloppy Joe mix. And I order this from Vitacost, or you can get it from Whole Foods. Just showing you the back so you can see the ingredients. It does call for tomato paste, but I like to make it a bit more sloppy and I like to use tomato sauce. So my meat was actually frozen, so I'm just trying to get the packaging off with the warm water. So of course you can skip this step if you have fresh beef. And this beef has very little fat in it, so that's why I'm only using the crock pot. So I go ahead and I cut it to high and I put the meat in. And then I wait about an hour and let it cook. So while I'm letting it cook, I'm going to dice up the onion. And like I said, I'm only using about half of the onion. You can use any type of onion you want. I like to use either yellow or sweet or Vidalia onions. And I am not the best at dicing onions, just so you know. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that my stovetop actually busted on Christmas Eve. So I've had to get really creative whenever it comes to cooking with a crock pot or just my oven itself, not the stove. So it's been 3 months now without a stovetop, and I've gotten pretty handy with a crock pot. So this is about an hour to an hour and a half later, and of course if you have fresh meat, then you definitely want to go ahead and break it up before you put it in, or as you're putting it in the crock pot. I just have to go back and check on it every hour to an hour and a half to make sure that the meat is cooking evenly and that it's no longer frozen in some spots. So this is about another hour later. And like I said earlier, our meat really doesn't have that much fat in it, and not all fat is bad for you, so I do not drain or strain this meat at all. I used to always make my sloppy joes on the stovetop, and I never realized how moist and soft the meat could actually be just by using a crock pot. So it actually does make it taste a lot better. So now I'm just gonna add my can of tomato sauce and the packet of sloppy joe mix. And first I'm just gonna mix that up to get all the powder and everything mixed in with the sauce and the meat. And then I'm just going to add my diced onion. And mix that up really good. Put the lid back on and turn it back to low. So for the first 2.5 hours or so, it was on high, and now it's on low. And this is after it has cooked for about another 2 hours or so. I was trying to cook the onions and let them soften up some. And it's ready. So we like to use whole wheat buns. No, they're not organic, but they do not have high fructose corn syrup, which is really important to us. We can't have sloppy joes unless we have pickles, so these are some of our favorite. I actually special order these from Vitacost about every 2 months, and I will link that video above so you can see that haul. And of course, our favorite chips from Trader Joe's. These are the barbecue, and we also eat the salt and vinegar or the sea salt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if you've ever tried a recipe similar to this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.